Honorable members of the Boy Scouts of the Philippines Bohol Council Executive Board, led by its Council Chairman, Congressman Edgar M. Chato, Council Scout Executive Mr. Hermes Angoy, LGU officials, scouting officials, DepEd officials, professional scouters, volunteer scouters, scouts, rover peers, rovers, senior scouts, boy scouts, cub scouts, and kid scouts, and all supporters of the Boy Scouting movement. President Abraham Lincoln said, "And in the end, it is not the years in your life that count. It is the life in your years." Scouting is a way of life, and scouting is life. Despite the threat of COVID-19, Bohol Council is determined to continue its programs and activities. Proof to it is our conduct of this virtual annual Bohol Council Assembly. BSP Bohol Council continued service is a trademark of excellence, not only because of the number of years in existence, but most importantly, its contribution in the lives of our budding leaders, who made great impacts in their respective endeavors. The commitment of the past and present leaders contributed in its growth and development to the Boholano community. Tom Peters' statement, "Leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders," is an affirmation that Scouting has certainly built more leaders, for it remained one of the most notable organizations not only in the Philippines but throughout the globe. It is also incumbent upon us to continue forging ahead so that our contribution to nation building will be more substantial and thus attracts more public support. Scouting plays a vital role in our community today. Besides its efficacy as a program for character building and citizenship training, it is an effective antidote to juvenile delinquency. May I take this opportunity to read a letter of Robert Stevenson Smith Baden-Powell to the Scouts for us to be reminded on the aspirations and idealism of the Scouting movement. I quote, "Dear Scouts, if you have ever seen the play Peter Pan, you will remember how the pirate chief was always making his dying speech because he was afraid that possibly when the time came for him to die, he might not have time to get it off his chest. It is much the same with me. And so, although I am not at this moment dying, I shall be doing so one of these days, and I want to send you a parting word of goodbye. Remember, it is the last time you will ever hear from me, so think it over. I have had a most happy life, and I want each one of you to have a happy life too. I believe that God put us in this jolly world to be happy and enjoy life. Happiness doesn't come from being rich, nor merely from being successful in your career, nor by self-indulgence. One step towards happiness is to make yourself healthy and strong while you are a boy, so that you can be useful and so you can enjoy life when you are a man. Nature study will show you how full of beautiful and wonderful things God has made the world for you to enjoy. Be contented with what you have got and make the best of it. Look on the bright side of things instead of the gloomy one. But the real way to get happiness is by giving out happiness to other people. Try and leave this world a little better than you found it, and when your turn comes to die, you can die happy in feeling that at any rate you have not wasted your time but have done your best. Be prepared in this way to live happy and to die happy. Stick to your Scout promise always when you have ceased to be a boy and God help you to do it. Your friend, Robert Baden-Powell. Unquote. The letter expresses how important to enrich the value of contentment as a key to happiness. We have to instill in the minds and hearts of our young boys to make most out of what God has bestowed upon them and to bring happiness to their fellow scouts. Let scouting be an avenue to allow each young boy to discover possibilities in any challenge that he may encounter and be of service to man and to give honor unto God. Happy Scouting, mabuhay ang Boy Scouts of the Philippines, mabuhay ang BSP Bohol Council.